against like Ohio's Darkseer, you might drop him down low, but he can just sit back behind the tower, throw out Iron Shells, and still have some level of presence in the lane.
That's really for the force
position. Kill him. They're able to get the first stun off. He was in range of the Sentry Ward. They throw him back in there too. Phobos, the homing missiles coming after him, and that's first blood. Going the way of Fnatic, and the Bounty Hunter is the casualty. Yep.
They actually have to go uphill with this, Fnatic. I think they have to go uphill and basically force this last fight.
Like, you lose half of your crew the second you arrive because of the shards that FNG just throws out when you come in. But then again, if you can get a pick up on him, maybe it's possible. Force stuff away. FNG is still in range of the cooldown as well as that exorcism. Buyback is not available for the Winter Wyvern. But the tier 3 tower fortification is up. PL's looking for the tier 2 tower trade up before he TP's back. Paralyzing cast, mopping up the creep wave. And they don't want to find it until that exorcism is gone. But maybe with KOXY so close and so low, they're going to burn the Aegis, the Immortal already. But God picked up, Leshrac right down. And Laguna Blade, they'll go to the Death Wall. But the fact with a blinker from Ohio cancels that one out. And it will be Fnatic taking up this top ranks. Melee as well. Yeah, they still have enough damage. But Lil and Phobos are trying to make it difficult for them. But KOXY triggers the BKB. And they're going to take it. PL never came back. He took the tier 2 tower and brought the tier 3 tower down a half-life. Pick up on Mushy and space created.
Yeah, this is what Virtus.pro have to do from here on out because they've already lost one later rank, so they can't afford to lose a second. They need to be the ones who are always the aggressors. They need to be forcing Fnatic to utilize the Death Prophet ultimate in a defensive way. If they actually are left with another 5-man defense, not a vacuum!
3-man back into a Leshrac array. FNG is going to go down. The cooldown was a follow-up, and WitchDoctor trying to hide inside the Glimmer Cape, but it's not going to work for him. He'll end up getting picked off too, and they chase after God. Illidan still on the front lines. Doppelganger down and away. A couple of players still behind him, and they're going to keep chasing him past the tier 2 tower. Doppelgang in 2 seconds time. No mana style charges available, and he's going to get picked up. Doppelganger in time. No, he cannot do so. Lina will take the kill, and Virtus.pro, you said they had to keep doing this, but Fnatic punished them for doing that. Yeah, Virtus. They only track up on one of the illusions though. Mushy, the ice shards just chipping away at him, but he's got a heart in the Shivas. He's perfectly alright with this. In fact, just turns it and goes straight for FNG. The cooldown, God can't stay close here. FNG's already down for the count. No buyback available. PL's alive in 2 seconds time, but God, he may be dropped, but KOXY, he had the damage. The suicide will be there from the Leshrac. Instantly buys back into the game, and Lil, they're pushing them away from the ranks. They have to do this. Phobos right.
Just throw illusions after illusions into you.
The timing, the smoke into smoke. Mushy's going to come forward, and the pickup. They've already sent the Witch Doctor up. The cooldown's in the perfect position. Mushy wants it under, but his exits him still up. But Mushy dying so quickly, but he's not dead. Now he will finally drop. It's a Witch Doctor for that Death Prophet, and FNG and the rest of Virtus.pro, they're on the chase. They're coming held out. God, Laguna Blade from Kichik will be able to bring him down, and Johnny stuck on top of the hillside blinks himself out this one. And Illidan, well, okay, suppose you get.
At any point, Illidan has a Scotty.
Mushy comes forward, tries to go to town right now. The Fusel Blade's already on him, and Mushy, can he tank it up? Illidan, way too low. Doppelganger, he's going to get himself away though. 200 life points, they'll put him back on it so he can come back in the fight, but FNG practically killing himself next to KOXY. The Death Ward's going to work, but not enough damage. The back ward's causing too much chaos. Virtus.pro in a lot of trouble, but the Death Ward actually still stays up the entire time. Does considerable damage to Fnatic just because of the duration of it.
Array. Leshrac array in the Laguna Blade.
Johnny jumps up, gets the pick up on Illidan. Ohio backing back in FNG as well as Lil. And it's a stolen Death Ward from Johnny being pumped into Virtus.pro. They've lost their melee ranks in the mid. God's still on the sideline. And well, away to safety, but Mushy continues to chase on God. But they just want the push up bottom. 18 seconds to exorcism.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Fnatic at this point in time, they've...
by himself.
I mean, he can do it by himself. It's going to take him a little while.
They come,
and he does have Doppelganger to be able to get away.
He's almost trying to force him to come inside the pit. Phobos picked up, going to throw him back down again. There's that vision there, but Phobos taking him so much. Can he even do more with that BKB? They actually locked up KOXY. Lillard's the full duration of it. The cooldown's still going to come in. That'll kill them off. And there's 3 heroes down for Virtus.pro. There's just too much strength for Fnatic. Or can God burn through it all? He's right in the middle with the Pulse Nova. No, he can't. It's a triple kill for KOXY. The only man left alive is Illidan. He'll Doppelganger away from the stun, but he's already controlled by the telekinesis. just
That's it.
full team wipe. This will be Roche for Fnatic. The tier 4 tower's already been brought down, and it looks like GG.
Yep, that is completely GG. Not a single buyback on Virtus.pro. Fnatic just read that the right situation, right? Phantom Lancer was essentially trying to force them into the pit where they could maybe get some sort of counter initiation, or at the very least they jump out with a doppelganger, but instead Fnatic went straight for the heroes that were waiting on the side. They just completely forgot about the pit, went straight at the rest of Virtus.pro, and that means the Phantom Lancer was late to the fight because he had to run all the way around the cliff. They got a bad Winter's Curse. They got a pretty good Death Ward, but still wasn't good enough, right? The Gyrocopter just went uphill, went straight for that Witch Doctor, took him out in like 3 shots.